You know, back in my 20s, I thought the scariest thing about the ocean was the price of parking at the beach. But then Junji Ito decided to ask the question, what if Jaws didn't need water to come get you? Today we're looking at Geo. It's gross, it's loud, and frankly, it smells terrible. Welcome back to the channel, folks. I'm Insightful Jan, your midlife comic geek. If you're new here, I read the weird stuff so you don't have to. Or so I can convince you that you absolutely need to. If you like mature storytelling, ink that looks like it was drawn by a madman, and reviews that don't shy away from the gritty details, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Do it before the death stench creeps into your living room. Let's be honest. If I told you the plot of Geo out loud at a dinner party, you'd laugh at me. Fish with mechanical legs invade Japan. It sounds like a sci-fi channel original movie starring Tara Reid. It sounds like Sharknado. But here is the difference. Junji Ito isn't trying to be funny. He is trying to make you vomit. And he is very, very good at his job. Look at that. It's absurd, yes. But notice the detail, the rotting flesh, the cold industrial mechanism of the legs. This isn't just a monster movie, it's a collision of nature and machine, and it's genuinely unsettling. The story starts in Okinawa. We meet our protagonists, Tadashi and his girlfriend Kaori. They are on a scuba diving trip. It should be romantic. Instead, they catch a whiff of something rancid. Now, I've been married for 25 years. I know that a bad smell can ruin the mood. But this smell, this is the death stench. Soon, a fish with spider-like metal legs scuttles into their holiday bungalow. Tadashi crushes it, but the smell doesn't leave. And then, the shark comes out of the water. Then the whales. And then they move to Tokyo. The plot moves fast. It's an apocalypse scenario. But unlike The Walking Dead, where you run from zombies, here you are running from rotting great whites that can outrun a sedan. Now, I have to address the elephant in the room, or rather, the complainer in the room, Kaori. If you read the forums, everyone hates Kaori. And look, I get it. She is incredibly high maintenance. She spends the first half of the book screaming about the smell and demanding Tadashi fix things that are clearly unfixable. She is neurotic and vain. But as I've gotten older, I actually think she's essential to the horror. Geo is about body horror, the fear of our bodies failing us, bloating and rotting. Kaori represents vanity. She is terrified of being gross. So, of course, Ito targets her. Her transformation is one of the most tragic and disgusting arcs in manga history. It turns the annoying girlfriend trope into a nightmare of helplessness. It's hard to watch, and even harder to spell through the pages. So is it good? Yes. But it's also Ito's most B-movie work. The pros? The art. Ito's line work is undeniable. The way he draws clutter, tubes, machinery, and slime is obsessive. You feel the grime. The sound design, okay, it's comic, but the sound effects, gashunk, gashunk, are iconic. You can hear the metal legs clanking on the pavement. And then the lore. I won't spoil the big reveal, but the origin of the leg ties back to World War II and biological experimentation. It grounds the silliness in a very real, very dark human history. But of course there are also cons. The circus. About 75% of the way through, the story goes off rails. There is a literal circus. It gets a bit too chaotic, even for me. And then the ending. Like a lot of Ito's work, it just stops. It doesn't conclude, it just ceases. If you need a neatly wrapped bow, you won't find it here. Now, before you click away, there is a reason you must buy the Deluxe Edition of Geo. It contains a short story called The Enigma of Amigara Fault. If Geo is a 7 out of 10, Amigara Fault is a 10 out of 10. It's about people finding human-shaped holes in a mountainside, holes that fit their silhouette perfectly, and the compulsion to enter them. I read this story 10 years ago, and I still think about it when I'm in tight spaces. It's a psychological horror perfection. Look, Geo is not for the squeamish. It's gross. It's about pollution, war guilt, and the inevitable decay of biological matter. It's punk rock horror. If you like Uzumaki but thought, I wish this had more farts and robot sharks, then this is for you. I give it a 4 out of 5 gas masks. Have you read Geo? Did Kaori annoy you? Or did you feel bad for her? And would you enter your hole at Amigara Fault? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Jan. Keep reading the weird stuff. Gashunk, gashunk. See you in the next video.